Hello, welcome to the Purposeful Living channel. Snigic Bryan here, and today we are going to talk about something beautiful, that is dating with purpose or purposeful dating. You know, almost everyone, every man and every woman desires to find that someone, the Prince Romeo, the Princess Juliet, that they want to do life with, that they want to build a family with, that they can dream together with, that they can fly to the moon together, they can ride on the clouds together, they can do all the beautiful things together. Everyone, or almost everyone, desires that. But the question is it that simple? Does it just automatically happen? Or there is a process that goes to this? Well, let's dive more into this. See you in a bit. Well, welcome back to today's topic, dating with purpose. We would like to know what exactly is dating. Now, this is something that was coined in the Western world, whereby it is a stage of romantic relationship where two people meet socially with the aim of each assessing the other's suitability as a prospective spouse or life partner. So it's more like that stage between when you ask a girl to become your girlfriend and you become her boyfriend, and courtship. Courtship is a different stage. Sometimes we confuse dating with courtship. But dating, you are trying to discover, this is a season where you're trying to discover and get to know someone a bit better, to find out if they can make this prospective life partner you're looking for. Courtship is between having recognized this, and therefore usually they gauge it from when you put a ring on a girl, an engagement ring on a lady, so it marks the beginning of courtship for those who do that. But we know that there are those who put engagement rings on a lady on the introduction ceremony to indicate that a wedding is coming. But yes, courtship is a bit different. And we won't dwell so much on courtship. We want to focus on dating, which is a process where you are discovering someone and getting to know them better. Now, a dating stage should allow natural relationships to occur, a natural friendship to grow. It's not more like a project of, okay, I have found John, I've found Mary, we are going onto this project called dating. I'm going to know who you are, I'm going to find out where you stay, I'm going to know your family and all that stuff, and then if you don't fit my parameters, I throw you out. No. You allow the relationship to grow naturally. That means that finding this information about the person you're dating is going to take a natural process, a progressive journey. It's not going to be engineered, it's not going to be mechanicalized, if I may put it that way, or mechanized. It is going to be a natural process. Okay? We need to know that dating needs to be done with a purpose and intent to find a partner for life. Not just a way of passing time or doing casual dating. I've had people who say, you know what, I'm just dating casually to figure out this thing, to see how it feels like to have a boyfriend, how it feels like to have a girlfriend, and all that stuff. Hey, that is passing time, and it is not advisable to do that, all right? Because it is painful to date without purpose. As you end up wasting someone's emotions, even your emotions, you end up wasting yours and their time. You end up wasting your energy and their energy. If you want to figure out what it feels like to be in a relationship with a guy or a girl, enjoy the friendship. Have friends. Ladies have male friends. Boys have female friends. And try to figure out how to relate to the opposite sex. Apart from having sisters and brothers, still learn how to relate. How can I relate to the opposite sex? All right? That is not my brother or my sister and their friends. Do that in that time. But when you said dating, that means you're causing someone to put aside other things and commit to this relationship. That means if there are other people that are asking them out, they are not going to look at them or say yes to them because they are committing to you in this dating relationship. So if you're entering it for the purposes of passing time or just for the casual purposes of, I just want to show off to my friends that I have a boyfriend, a girlfriend, I just want to be there feeling like I have a boyfriend or a girlfriend, someone I can text every night and do that, please do not waste someone's time. Don't even waste your own time. Enter in dating with a purpose. During dating, there is a bit of soul meshing, and when you break up, a certain part of your soul goes with the other person. So you don't want to jump in without purpose. Alright? Some going into dating with the purpose of sex. Sex is not for dating, and dating is not for sex. Sex is for marriage, and it is best done there. We won't talk about sex because I know people have different theories and understandings about sex, but I just wanted to mention that understanding more about dating. Dating should allow a natural relationship to occur. Whatever conversations you're going to have in this season or this stage are going to develop naturally. Not going to be an interrogation. It's not going to be an interview. It's going to be a friendship development, but a bit heightened because you are taking it a step higher. You're telling this person that you're more than just a friend to me. I want to know you a bit more and see if we can be suitable for each other to build a lifetime long relationship. Alright, something we may need to know here. What you need to know before setting out to date someone. You need to determine that you are ready for marriage, or you're viewing marriage in focus, and you're mentally and emotionally ready for a relationship that leads into marriage. Being physically grown is not enough to determine that you're ready for marriage. We know of people that are 25 years of age, even those that are 30 years of age, and when they enter a dating relationship, they're unserious. They have no focus. They have no major agenda apart from having sex and being with a girl or being with a guy. They don't have purpose in whatever they're doing. So you have to be ready emotionally, you have to be ready mentally before you walk into this dating relationship. It is very, very key. It is of no benefit dating without having marriage in focus, all right? Because you will not know what to look out for in a dating relationship. If you have no goal in mind, if marriage is not the goal in mind, so what are you looking out for? How will you know this is a partner suitable for you for marriage? You won't be able to know it. So that's why you have to be purposeful. That's why you have to have intention. Say, okay, I am looking for a lifetime partner. I'm looking for someone I'm going to marry. And I have seen Madam X, I've seen Mr. X, and I think they might be probable. So I want to enter into an exclusive relationship with them so that we can be able to determine if surely I agree with their values or if I agree with their belief system. All right, and we shall talk a little bit about that. So you need to determine in your heart, and the person you're walking out to, you need to have determined or done some bit of external checking to see if they're really ready for a relationship. Otherwise, you're going to spend a lot of your time ending nowhere. But good enough, they'll be able to tell you that when you ask for them to be their girlfriend or to be their boyfriend, you're going to be able to know, because they'll tell you, no, I don't think I'm ready for a relationship, and that is good. But you have to determine for you who is walking out, are you ready for this relationship? That is very key. How long do you think dating should last? In your mind, how long do you think it should last? Some people have said it should take at least 6 months, maybe at least a year to know someone before you get to ask for their hand in marriage. Some say it can go up to 2 years. Others say, hey, why waste all that time? A month is enough, 3 weeks are enough, all right? And all can be true. What determines the length of the period is dependent on the couple, all right? Actually, it's dependent on a number of factors before you even become a couple. Question, one of the things to consider. Have you been friends for a while up to this point in time when you're asking this girl out to be your girlfriend or asking this guy out to be your boyfriend? Have you been friends? The probability of having known this person or known quite a bit about this person is high. So the dating may not take a longer period. You've just taken it a step higher and say, let's be more than just friends, to see how it works when we're in an exclusive relationship. Because when you get to marriage, you are together for life. So stepping up from friendship to dating, you're trying to figure out if you two will work out together. You know, when you discuss about life, interests, and all that stuff that flows, you want to find out if you two will work out together. So if you've been friends for a while, the dating period may be short. Or if you've been in the circles of the person you're asking out to be your girlfriend or your boyfriend. For example, if you've been in the work circles, you probably have known this person a bit more. How they behave around people, their mannerisms, their personality. You may have known a bit about them, their beliefs and their values. You may have known a bit about them. So the dating may not last that long, because getting it exclusive, you're going to get to know a little bit better. Now, you can't know 100% of the person, because dating is not the stage for sharing very intimate and vulnerable information. And we shall talk about that at a later point in time, what to share about during dating and what not to share about during dating. So, if you've been in the circles of this person, maybe you live in the same community, in the same neighborhood, and you've seen them a bit, or if you've been friends, the dating may be a little bit shorter. If you're meeting them for the first time, the dating period may be a little bit longer as you get to know them. But it also can be shorter depending on if you two in the relationship are willing to be open to each other or with each other. You're willing to be honest, okay? Honest with the way you behave around that person and not being in a controlled environment. There are some ladies who say, or some guys who say, I have to calculate my ways of talking to this person. I have to know how to behave before this person, because I don't want them to think of me otherwise. I think I like them. I think I love them, so I don't want them to run away from me. I don't want to hate them. Or some may say, you know what, it's been a while, I haven't had a boyfriend in a long time, I haven't had a girlfriend in a long time. So let me behave in a prim and proper way so that this guy or this girl can get to like me. Do not pretend. Be yourself. If you have a very funny laugh of it's okay. You laugh that way. Don't control yourself and say, no, don't pretend. Be yourself. Alright? If you're an opinionated person, be yourself. But I'm not saying that just go out and be anything. Exercise self-control. If you know you're someone who is good at insulting others, you don't have to just throw all that out. You have to exercise self-control, because you seek to become a better person. All right? Every day you work on yourself becoming better. So be yourself. Be honest about your family. Don't lie about it. If you grew up in a very poor village, don't try to say, oh, I grew up in Muyenga, I grew up uptown. You know, we were very rich people, yet you know you lived in a hut. No. Be honest. Be open. Don't hide anything. All right? However, do not share very vulnerable and very sensitive information at this stage of dating, because you have not yet determined if this is the person you're going to end up with in marriage. You share vulnerable and very intimate information when you know now this is the person I want to be with in marriage. And therefore you share that information to see how they take it, to find out if they will be forgiving, to find out if they will be able to support you, or they will run away from you, okay? But during dating, share the basics, only the basic information. You don't have to go deep. So, those are some of the factors. The other factor is it a long distance relationship? You can only know this much through exchanging text messages and through phone calls. You will know something through that, but there is more you will know when you're physically present with each other and interacting physically. So if it's a long distance relationship, it's most likely going to take a longer dating period, because you need to be together and get to know a bit more. So that means the person who is deciding to either ask you out to become his fiancé, or the lady who is supposed to accept the guy to be the fiancé, may take longer if it's a long distance relationship, because they are not yet sure how you behave, how you react in tight situations, or when you're angry or when you're very happy, how you behave in a large crowd of family members, close friends, or even strangers. All right, how you relate to strangers. They haven't yet known that, so it may take them a while, and that's what may make the dating relationship be a longer period. Or if you've started dating each other, let's say at the beginning of college or university, and you have a 3-year course, that means that dating is going to take longer. Why? You are planning to marry. If this is a person you're going to go with, you're going to plan to marry after doing university. So that may take a longer period of time. So there are different factors. But in my opinion, dating shouldn't take a long period of time. And there are ways in which you can be able to make dating a shorter period of time. And that's why we're talking about dating with purpose. Now, this is part 1 of this topic, dating with purpose. In dating with purpose part 2, we shall talk about things like what should dating involve, and then how to achieve that dating in the shortest period of time, okay, so that you don't end up dating for 3 or 4 years, but you can even end up dating for 3 weeks or a month or 6 months and get married. So remember what dating is and what it is not, what to consider before you date or before you ask someone out to become your boyfriend or girlfriend, and then how long should dating take. So tune in for part 2, which will be coming to you next week. And for now, I just want to say that if you feel this information, if you know someone actually who would benefit from this video, share the video link with them and let them be able to watch it. And if you're watching this video and you've not yet subscribed to the Purposeful Living channel, which is my channel, I encourage you to subscribe. Click on that subscribe button below so that you can be able to grow the community of those that I share this beautiful information about relationships with and inspirational information. And you can also click on the bell button, which is a notifications button, so that every time I upload a video, you are able to receive a notification. So until next time, cheers.